Hi everybody, welcome to episode 1 of my knitting, crocheting, just overall crafts podcast as I get involved into more stuff. I have a sewing machine that I'm trying to use more. So I'm filming from Kansas City, and I'm very excited about this podcast, and hopefully it goes somewhere. So I guess I should start off with some information about myself. I was a crocheter first. I've been crocheting for about 4 years. And I have been actually wanting to learn for like the past, 9 years ago I wanted to learn, and I took classes in person. This was before I heard of Craftsy, or probably even before Craftsy existed, and all those other websites. But I went to many classes, and for an hour or so they taught you how to crochet, and I just forgot it right after. But I took a Craftsy class. I think it's called Crochet Basics and Beyond. I will link it to you. But that was on Craftsy, but that's how I learned, and it stuck. So, and then I saw all this stuff on knitting, and I was like, man, I wish I knew how to knit, because it just seemed like knitters got, at that time, knitters got all the good patterns. I know there's lots of good patterns for crochet too, but I saw those stretchy hats with the brim and the shawls and everything, and I'm like, I want to learn how to knit. And so I tried knitting, and I got a Knit Picks interchangeable set, but I think it was the nickel plated one, and my hands were hurting and everything, and I just couldn't get it right, so I just gave away all my knitting stuff. I was like, I give up. I gave it out to my grandma. Well, a year later, I regretted. What happened was I had 2 size 13 bamboo needles. It was clover, but I had them left, and I had some yarn, and I was like, well, let me just try to knit a scarf. So I just had it on the sofa, and I just began playing with it, knitting, and all of a sudden I was just knitting with no problem at all. So then I was like, dang it, I regret giving all this stuff away. And so that's when I got one of those Knit Pick sets. I think I did the how to make a scarf one instead of the dishcloth one, because to me, it felt like it was the same, just knitting the row, except the scarf is a lot longer than this cloth, and it was changing colors. And I figured changing colors was just as it was in crochet. It basically almost is. So I started with that, and now I'm knitting all kinds of stuff. Well, not all kinds of stuff. I haven't knit my first shawl. I want to get into socks. And I will talk about socks later, but I say mainly I'm knitting beanies and hats because I like that. I need to show some finished projects, which I forgot to bring over here with me. I don't know what I was thinking. But, okay. So, let's go with information about me. I'm Gigi. I forgot whether I introduced myself or not, but I'm Gigi. I just graduated from OT school, well, occupational therapy school, as a master's program. Graduated then in July. Well, I got rewarded my degree in July. The graduation was May. I continued field work until June, and until June 31st, and then I went to Scotland with my fiance's from. Met his family and everything. I went to Scotland for, I think it was 3 weeks and I had the best time of my life. I want to go back to Scotland. That's like my home. I told myself that's home. If you hear shouting in the background, that's my brother shouting at games. You may hear that a lot. But yeah, so I took my boards a month later after I got back from Scotland. In September, I failed my boards by 3 points. I'm sorry, a point. Well, 1 point, 3 points, whatever. But yeah, that was a $500 test. $500, you get no retries, can't appeal it or nothing. I was mad. So I was angry and I tried again. Studied a lot. The areas that I was low in was mental health and pediatrics. That was most of what our boards was in. Mental health, pediatric. Well, I did good pediatrics. I'm sorry, mental health and splinting, upper extremity, which is the arm. Arm injuries and stuff, yes. But I passed my boards, so I'm just waiting for my state licenses to come in. And hopefully by then I can start working and having some money rolling, because when you are a yarnaholic like me, you need money. So, animals, I have me, right now, since I'm in between career transitioning from career as a professional student to career or as an OT, I'm right in between. Well, I'm living with my mom right now. And I'm trying to do this filming before she gets home and watches TV, because my room's a loft and it's going to get noisy. So I live here with my mom and brother. I have 2 dogs. There's Charm and Gizmo. Charm's a toy poodle. Charm. Oh, she's going to be bugging me the whole time. I get her. This is Charm. She got her little Santa Claus outfit. Say hi, Charm. It's Charm. And then I have a bearded dragon named Carmen and a dog named Gizmo. And I want more animals. And I think I went over how long I've been knitting crochet. So let's get to yarn preferences. Well, the yarns that I prefer are, I like hand-dyed yarns, honestly. I'm not really too picky when it comes to yarns. I have acrylics. I really don't have enough acrylics. I usually have a lot of them, and then I crochet them all up, making products for people. And yeah, I like acrylics. I just like them all, just as long as it's yarn. I'm not a big fan of that, what's it called? That, forgot his name. You know, that one kind of yarn that's for ruffles and stuff. Its name kind of escapes me, what's it called, but you know, that decorative fuzzy yarn and all that. I'm not a big fan of those because I can't see the stitches unless I'm knitting. But yes, I prefer hand dye because hand dye is just so fun, and I love colors. I love speckles. I love bright colors. I like my browns and stuff, but I like stuff that's more fun. And I have a big giant yarn collection because I'm that kind who likes to collect her yarn, and I buy yarn, I see what I like. You know, sometimes you just got, I mean, a woman has to have. So I buy my yarn, see what I like. And when, you know, being a student, you don't have much time, especially going to grad school. You just don't have a lot of time. And especially when I had my clinicals, which was, I had to drive an hour. Wake up at 6, drive an hour, and it was like from 7 till sometimes 4 for the second one, and I had to drive an hour back. Then the other one was like from 8, I had to drive an hour too, so 9-hour days, drive 2 hours, it's like 10, 11 days. So, you know, I came home and I was just totally lazy. Totally lazy. But I still bought yarn because, you know, you see that yarn on sale, you see what you like, and you gotta make something out of it one day. So, I would say, let me show you a couple of yarns, okay, that I like. This is, I like this one. This is Wool and Boon. And this is I Love, and I'm sorry, I should probably, yes, I Love Lisa Frank. Hopefully that would, there, that could probably do it right there. I Love Lisa Frank. Ain't that just pretty? I think I have 2 of these. I'm not sure. This could probably be my only one. But I wish I have 2. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty. I gotta make something real special out of that. And here's another one I like. Kitchen Sink by, well, the colorway is called Kitchen Sink. And it's by the Lemonade Shop. I'll link you to these shops below. Love that. It's made out of sparkle yarn. It's DK weight. Sparkle DK. Yep. Camera is horrible. So much for an $800 camera. Alright. And I got others to show you, but yeah. And over the summertime, I got into dyeing my own yarn because, well, I want to have a hand-dyed business one day. I'm not confident enough to sell them, but because I want to get real good. Here's like my best work right here. This is like my best work. I'll take it off. That is pretty. I don't know how people do colorways because I can't be consistent at all. I know I'm not a machine or anything, but I just can't be consistent at all. I think they hand painted or something. I don't know. I see people dyeing yarn all kinds of ways who I buy yarn from, and here's another one that I hand dyed. You can kind of see my style, the kind of stuff I like. And I should say one thing about me is if I get something that I really, really love, I'm like, I gotta save this for a special project. Then life gets busy. So, anyways, let's see. Let's go to projects in progress or WIPs. Works in progress. Let's see. This is my Fringe supply company. Crap, I forgot its name. But it is a project bag. Crap. I'll link it to you below. But this is from Fringe Supply Company. They sell these. I think this color's been discontinued, but it's all my pens. My little Scottish Highland cow, and More stuff. Smack bag smell good. But this, I'm working on the Moosey Slouchy. And I will, and who is this by? I'll link you below, and I'll paste a description in the video. But there's a fail out knitting project I have. I'm not the best on my floats, but my fiance, he saw this and he was like, why does this look like a mess? You mess up the whole hat and all this stuff. And I was like, well, I watch videos and everyone says this is how it's supposed to look like. So I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I mean, it sucks, but hey, I mean, not every hat you see is reversible or can look like they come out of a store. Oh crap, I hope this is the beginning of my round. Yeah. I gotta do a little review on this bag, but it's nice and sturdy. It's durable. It's can handle quite a lot. I need to do a review on this bag. Alright. Well, and here's my bag I got for Halloween from WIP Yarns. She has an Etsy shop. Alright. And this is glow in the dark. I forgot it was glow in the dark until I went to bed next by it. And I was like, what is that light? And there's this. I'm crazy. So, and here's what was inside of that bag. Oh, God. This is going to be short. I forgot I need to clear my camera from all my pictures. But I'm knitting a beanie for my grandma. It's a hat. Well, not a beanie, but yeah. I forgot what those hats are called. But this is comes from a pattern from the Stitching Story. It's called the Big Alps Beanie. I hope I didn't lose that pattern. I'll find it. I'm so disorganized. Usually I would have the pattern in my face. But there's that. And this is actually made out of their chunky wool. And this color is the plum, but I think this is being discontinued. But they have lots of other colors. I actually have a finished one she saw, because she saw this and she was like, you gotta make me one for Christmas. Let me get that real fast. Okay, so this was my first time doing cables. This Big Alps Beanie, I believe this is what it's called. But I got this pom-pom from off of Etsy. I'll link you to the pom-pom shop. God, where I'll go. But this is my first time doing cables, and this fits. This is so soft. This is so soft. And I'm so proud of myself. I was so intimidated by cables, and I was trying to take a Craftsy class on cables, and I still couldn't understand it. And I was like, skip it. Let's just get this hat. I'm doing it, and I did it. Darn it. I did it. So, I love cables. The most fun thing to knit. This is my this is my second knit beanie out of. I dyed this yarn. But kind of messed up there. Kind of messed up with the loops up there. Casting that off. This looks ugly up top, but hey, we live and learn. Put that on. It's not the most warm beanie, but it's great for the fall. Oh, I don't know why my camera goes in and out of focus. Yeah, I got 9 minutes of recording left. There it is. And that's what I have in progress, right? Oh, my Santa Claus. Making this for my fiance. He wanted this. It's a Santa Claus pattern. I'll link you to the pattern below. But this is what I have finished of him and his little shoes. This is made. This yarn is from Love Crochet. I'll tell you that this is very holiday right here. And this is his Karen. The white is Karen Super Soft. Oh, in the project bag, Mixtures Creations. My fiance loved this bag and he bought for me. Mixtures Creations, handmade knits, crochet bags, and accessories. She has an Etsy shop I will link you to below. And I love this bag. I love little Scandinavian style stuff. Got little snowflakes inside and everything, and a glittery handle. Here's Shanta's shoes. And now we'll get to finished objects. I mean, I kind of did get the finished objects. I'm just all over the place. I promise next podcast will be much more organized. Much more organized. Okay. Let me show you. So I love the game called The Sims 4, and I was like, what's a better way to make all my Sims than Amigurumi? I need to make their clothes, but this is the Weebee doll. This is based off the Weebee doll pattern. There's Chance. He's one of my favorite Sims. I love how his hair turned out. There's Chance. And here's another Sim. Family's multi-generational, so I think so far I'm on generation 11. Chance is like generation 3. And Roy is generation 6. Roy always gets stuff in my hair. I mean, in my mouth. Charm. Roy's generation 6. But here's the thing. They are huge. I'm thinking, should I remake them with this book just came out. I'm going to write a book. I'm going to have a book review on it soon. Edward's Crochet Emporium, where it just has all kinds of patterns. You could just mix and match the heads and everything. Look at that. Oh goodness. Oh. So I can make her a little space lady. Yeah, you can see they got different faces, but I'll do a proper book review on that. So don't worry, I didn't show you too much of that, but I may switch from this pattern and just remake all the generations on that with a light to yarn. I'll still finish these two. I mean, they finished. I just gotta do their clothes. And the last finished object I will show you before my time runs out is, oh come on, my Oleg the Octopus. Where is your hat? This should be just called the most disorganized knitting podcast ever. this should be called. There is his hat. No. There is his hat. He was in the box because I just moved in at my mom's. I'm at my mom's place. But I need weaving his tail. It's been months and months and months weaving his tail. Everyone at my school loved him. I did a couple of like modifications like the beads, but there's Oleg the Octopus. I love Amigurumi. And I got other finished objects, but I will show them later. Alright. So, I'm sorry, that Roy is getting hair. Yeah, his hair is just in my nose. But anyways, guys, thank you for dealing with me today. I know this was all over the place, and who knows, I just made me do this. But if I don't, well, I did do it. So, look, thanks for sticking with me today. I really appreciate it. I can't wait till episode 2. And it was really fun doing this. I can see why a lot of people actually do this. Let me know what you think and any suggestions and stuff. I would like to do book reviews and yarn reviews and everything else. And I'll see you guys, or ladies and men, later on. So thanks for sticking with me.